So, right now, as some of you guys might notice, the stock market is down. Testing. Yeah, it's working. So, instead of running out right now with a chicken with your head cut off, hoping, well, I can catch the bottom, I'll wait, I'll set in a pre-order. There is a way if you have a little extra money. And keep in mind here, some people think because of the situation in China, there's some big firm or whatever it is that's supposedly not going to be able to pay off some debts that's worth like billions of dollars, among other things. That and follows a bad period. You can do this. You can sell a put. For example, here, just so I don't get anyone confused, I'm looking at Jumia. You know what? Let's look at something that everyone knows. Let's do Neo. Oh, you know what? That's not something everyone knows. Let's do McDonald's. Duh. Now, you wouldn't do this with McDonald's, most of you, because we wouldn't have that kind of money. But that's most responsible brokerage firms like TD Ameritrade and Webull will prevent you from doing this. So, for example, you would click on it, you would go down to sell. This is under options. For example, on Webull, it'd be the second one here. You'd click sell. And let's see, because it's so funky right now, you wouldn't do it for this week. You could set it all the way off for like the 24th. And you'd be like, well, do I really have to hold it that long? Well, no, you're selling it, meaning you're putting up the money to cover this. Now, in this example here, you would need $237 100 times, which we wouldn't have. So let's do something a bit more reasonable. Tilray, which is a it is a Cheech and Chong stock, if you get the drift. If I had enough money in my account right now, because I'm a bit leveraged, I might actually do this. You know, I might sell something and come back for this, or especially wait a little bit longer. Let's see. Let's go all the way to the end of the year. This is what's offered, December, right? Obviously, because you can only fall so far, they're willing to pay you up to $170 if you sold this one. Just for example, so you understand this, you're agreeing to buy 100 shares at $11. You're agreeing to buy 100 shares at $12. If you're, for this period amount of time, if the contract expires and it's over this amount when you're selling a put, you get to keep all the premium. That's all the money that you're selling it for. So 167, 171, you'd try and sell the contract for like 169, 168. You'd put it up and then forget about it, as opposed to running out and buying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shares periodically and trying to catch it. If you're actually trying, this is what some people would try and do. You're trying to catch specifically the right price so that it gets executed and you get the premium. You're gonna have to play with it a little bit. Let's do AMC, since obviously I've jumped on that a little too far here. All right, I have a couple of these already. If you're looking to get, say, AMC for relatively a cheap price, and you're prepared to wait, because everybody last week was like, oh, it's the big squeeze is gonna happen this week, guys. It's absolutely gonna happen. Don't you worry about it. It didn't happen. Little fluctuation. Huh. We're at 39. Stumbling, tumbling, bumbling down. So let's see. Let's go to January, or let's go to the end of the year. Oh, Christ. Oh, God, just look at that horrible shit. If you're willing to hold, you can buy the contract later. Hopefully, it starts to recover when you do that. And then you would, let's say this is at 875. Let's say the stock recovers, I don't know, $2-3. And this is suddenly $7-6. You'd make a couple hundred. You'd be like, well, what if it keeps going down? Well, then this price would go up. And then you'd probably either be forced to pay it off or actually buy all those shares at $38 a pop. Now, if the stock is around 38, 37 and you have the money, you'd still have all that sweet, delicious premium. So let's say $8.75 times 100, you would get paid $875 for buying all those shares. And then, and this is going to really piss off all the apes, you could just flip them right there and be like, well, the premium's good enough for me. Goodbye. You're like, well, I don't care about the AMC apes. I just want to get paid. Well, that would work fine. You're asking yourself, well, if I'm selling a contract, does that specifically hurt or help anyone? If you weren't going to buy shares in the first place, arguably it might. There's an awful lot of panic and fear right now, and I really suggest the longer you go out on this bad boy. Well, actually, let's see, what do we get for January? Ooh. So yeah. Additionally, for you guys are like, well, what if I get one of these? I sell one of these puts, and the squeeze happens, the fabled squeeze that everybody is like hyped to high hell. Well, obviously the price of the stock would go up, the put price would go down, and you would probably just buy it back at like half its price. You'd make a couple $100. And you're asking yourself, well, what if AMC goes down to $0? Well, you'd have to buy all 100 shares at 36. I make this video now because the market is going bleh, and I feel that this is a better plan long term because it's probably going to be at least a couple of months. Probably, this is very optimistically, things won't pick up until November. That's just my take. It's just my dumb hunch. Not financial advice. These are just suggestions. Just entertainment purposes. That's what all the other stock videos say. If anybody needs any guidance or anything like that, I'll be glad to help out. Comment down below. Like, subscribe. God bless and take care.